This is SatTV, Brian Dolby reporting from the Casbah event at the Shangri-La Hotel in Singapore, where I'm delighted to be joined by Jeremy Rose, who is the principal consultant at Comsys. Jeremy, tell us about some of the hot topics in the satellite industry as far as you're concerned at the moment.
As far as Asia is concerned, the two hot topics for us are what's Australia going to do for the national broadband network? Are they going to have a satellite to fill in the people who haven't got terrestrial coverage? And from our point of view, we don't see the business case in that. It's a very difficult topic. Lots of people obviously do want to provide satellite services in Australia, but for the 200,000 people or so, is it worthwhile having two Ka-band satellites to do that? There's another possible problem there, is that there's an election at the end of the year, I think, and it could be that the government, if it's a change of government that come in, they may decide to just throw away the whole national broadband network entirely. And the other issue is still regulatory issues relating to WiMAX and interference, particularly at C-band within the Asian area and other areas of the world as well, but particularly in Asia.
And Australia is somewhere you're spending some time studying at the moment, by the sounds of it, then?
Yes, just a little bit. I mean, there's obviously a lot of issues to be considered. The NBN have just, or the Ministry have just commissioned a fairly extensive report from McKinsey's into the feasibility of the network and how much it's going to take in terms of time, effort, and money to provide the required amount of data to each household within the country. And just following a lot of that up is an issue that people want to know about what our thoughts are on the subject.
And what about the future for the Asian market in satellite? Where do you think we're going? What's the next big thing that's going to happen?
Well, because of the congestion, I think that the move is going to be up to Ka-band, and we've heard today at the Satellite Industry Forum that rain fade isn't so much of a problem, and that's what I think people were referring to C-band and Ku-band because of technological advances. And we looked at Ka-band, first of all, about 25 years ago when Olympus, the European Space Agency experimental satellite, was developed, and the UK government asked us to look at when Ka-band would become commercially available, and we said it's going to happen in about 20 years' time when people are dragged kicking and screaming into it because there's no capacity available at C-band and Ku-band. And I think that's happening now, and there are technological advances which have happened, which means that Ka-band isn't so much of a problem. I mean, SES have had Ka-band spot beams available on one of their satellites over Asia for a few years now. They haven't been taken up because people don't want to use Ka-band unless they absolutely have to. But we're getting to a point now where there's a crunch point where even though people don't want to use Ka-band because of the rain fade problem, they're forced into doing it.
Okay, well, thanks for your time speaking to us today.
Thank you very much.